she ever change her clothes? This is my third video intro. I'm sorry, you guys. I'm so behind. Hi, I'm Aubrey. This is Crybaby Cinema Homestead. Today we are going to be doing 3 seed orders. One that just came in the mail, one that came a couple days ago, and one that I found from Baker Creek that was hidden in a messy area that I was organizing. And I went, oh my gosh, I thought this was bubble wrap. I was saving bubble wrap for people who ask for bubble wrap for moving and stuff. So I always like save it and then I give it away. Well, this package wasn't opened, so we've got some seeds to open up and see what I have in there. It was kind of a nice surprise. It was like, wow, congratulations for organizing your crap. Here's some free seeds. Wait, should I say CRAP on camera? I'm sorry. I hope I didn't offend you. The first seed package we're going to get into is from Strictly Medicinal. Let's take a look and see what we got. Here's the package. Just got out of the mailbox as I was returning from my sunchoke sale. Yes, I sold some sunchokes today. If you didn't see my previous video, make sure you check that out. I'm going to have to open this up, but I got several packages here. Why am I buying a weed? Have you checked out that, it's like a home remedies, wild remedies thing? I'll have to show you. I bought the book from the lady online, but she talks about wild lettuce and how it can be used for pain relief. So I was searching for those seeds because I don't want to get something that I'm not quite sure of. And if I buy the seeds myself, I know for sure that it's right. So I got from Strictly Medicinal Seeds. And these are wild lettuce, and I'm getting them for pain relief. And so it says it's a winter annual, zones 5 through 9. I'm zone 8, so I'm good. It can be a winter annual or a biennial, which means it can flower and go to seed in the second year. It's the most cold hardy of all lettuces. The cycle of this plant in the wild is to germinate in the fall. Okay, so that means... Alright, so in the spring or fall. I guess I can still sow it this year in the spring. I probably will do some in the spring and some in the fall so I don't lose it. Lettuce will germinate when the soil exceeds 85. Okay, excellent. There's really not more information on the back, so. And then I got Meadowsweet. It's an herbaceous perennial. Sorry for my voice, you guys. I'm still suffering with a bit of, they said it could be pneumonia or bronchitis. Plants prefer sun to parched shade, moist soils. Sow seed in early spring directly in the garden or greenhouse. Barely cover the seed, tamp well, and keep evenly moist. Okay, it takes 3 to 6 weeks to germinate. Be patient. Be patient. So that's Meadowsweet. And I got some mountain Arnica. It's a mounding herbaceous perennial. It likes... And it does well in pots in rock gardens. Excellent. I'd like to put it in a pot then. Okay. Mexican Arnica. And this is zone 7 to 9. So that I was worried about that, but it does say 7 to 9, so that should be fine. And germination is rapid. I like that. I like to be quick and not have to wait for stuff. Aster. Aromatic Aster. This is an herbaceous perennial. It's native to eastern and central U.S. and hardy to negative 15 degrees Fahrenheit. Wow, that's amazing. So I'm liking that a lot because I want some things that are perennial that I don't have to really fuss about. Okay, flowers to 2 feet in the fall. Nice. I like to have things that are flowering all spring, summer, fall. Like I had some flowers around here that were flowering even in December or January. Finally in February, some of them got killed off, but I had flowers blooming in January and February. Kilimanjaro Basil. This is special. This one's perennial in zones 10 through 12. It is native to East Africa. And it likes regular garden soil. Nice. Regular, drought tolerant once established. Okay. So I'll have to put you a little picture here from them so you can kind of see what this is supposed to be like. It's called Kilimanjaro Basil. It's not a typical basil. It's special. It's special. Okay, and then I got some white mulberries. I've heard of people like buying dried mulberries and then planting the seeds. Have you ever done that? And if you did it work? Deciduous tree to 60 feet tall. I grow a lot of mulberries. I have Illinois mulberry, and I've got several other kinds, like a Russian mulberry, and they are so good. They're so good. People on the West Coast like me don't know what they're missing until they start having a garden. And when you have your garden and you finally taste something for the first time, you're like, what? Yeah. So white mulberry, one of the nice things about white mulberry is it's not going to stain your concrete. So when the purple mulberries and the red mulberries, when they drop their fruit, it can stain the ground. I don't really care about that, but if you care, you can grow white mulberry and it won't stain. And then I got St. Paul's wort. It's a sturdy annual weed, and lots of weeds are good, so be careful who you're calling a weed. Don't be a weed. And then I've got tea tree from New Zealand. This is a perennial. It's only hardy to 20 degrees Fahrenheit, so I'm going to grow it in a pot and keep it indoors in the fall and winter time. And so I might try to grow it as a bonsai. That's what I was thinking. So I got quite a few seeds here, and I did buy them because I was looking for the wild lettuce for pain relief. And I'll do a little cameo of the book that I bought this to go with, because I like to look at the book and then find the plants. And if I can't find them, then I buy the seeds so I can grow them. That's my solution to foraging. One of the things too is when you're foraging, you don't always know if someone sprayed something. So if I know about wild edibles and wild medicine, then I like to grow it myself so I know it hasn't been sprayed with anything. So, and always do your own research, you guys. I am not a medical doctor, but I will be using the lettuce, the wild lettuce, for pain relief. So that's my plan. This seed packet actually was hidden with my bubble wrap stuff. I save bubble wrap for packaging stuff, for like putting away like glass, like ornaments, that kind of stuff that like it might be break or whatever. And I didn't realize that this bubble wrapper actually has seeds still. So that's what I get the little it's almost like a little lottery, a little gift to myself, because it was a surprise. I was going through the bubble wrap and just like putting things away, putting away the ornaments and putting stuff into storage. And I came across this and it was not open. So let's see what I got. I must have ordered it back like in November or something. So I love golden beets, and these look like them. They're called Winter Sun or Winter Soon. I'm not sure how to say that, but it looks very similar to the golden beets I've had in the past. And these are a different kind of golden beets, but they're sweeter. So that's amazing. I've got a bunch of golden beets seeds saved from my garden, but these say they're even sweeter than those. So I'm super excited about that. If you don't like beets, you should try golden beets. You might change your mind. They don't taste the same. So to me, I think the golden beets taste like a cross between a carrot and an apple. And they taste good even raw. So beets are very healthy. And if you let them go to the second year, you're going to have so many seeds. You can also eat the greens. So it's like having Swiss chard because they're actually related. So I love growing beets. This definitely should be on everybody's radar. If you're a prepper, you need to grow beets. There's no way around it. You got to do it. And if you don't like the stain from the red beets, the golden beets don't stain. At least not in my experience. So these are very nice. And then I got some more Celtuce. I've tried growing Celtuce in the past and failed. So I'm going to try again. But the idea here is you're growing this type of lettuce for the stem, which is super cool. And it's, swollen stem, fall planted. So we're going to plant it in the fall. So this is not for my spring garden. This is going to be planted late. And I'm going to add this variety to my garden calendar. And if you want to see that in the future, make sure you click like and subscribe, because that's a work in process. And like I said, I have about 300 varieties on it so far that I am researching and adding all the information, pertinent information about when to plant and all the essential information. So Celtuce will be added to that as well. Then we've got some Sahara kale. That looks beautiful. I love their pictures. Incredible tolerance for heat and cold. See, I really like that weather versatility. Smooth, broad leaves. Vigorous. I love that. Very adaptable kale from North Africa. And of course, kale, all the brassicas, they're all going to taste better when they're cold. So, grown into frosts of spring or fall. So, I actually, I don't know. I'm trying to think. Direct seed or transplant 2 to 4 weeks in spring. What does that mean? Direct seed or transplant 2 to 4 weeks in spring? It doesn't mean before spring. I think there's like a typo. It's missing some information here. I might try a few seeds directly sown in like late April, and then a few more in like early May, because I think I can get away with that in my zone. So that's my plan. And there's not a ton of seeds, so I want to be careful. I don't want to like waste them. How many seeds did I get here? 50 seeds. So, I mean, you can buy like a more generic variety and you get a lot more seeds, but I've got all the generic varieties already. People, I got them. So I'm buying a couple of special varieties. They're a little bit more expensive, $4 for 50 seeds, which means you get 25 for 2. Let's see here, 50 seeds for $4. I mean, you're getting about, with all that, you're getting, 50 seeds. I can't do math right now. I'm sick. Well, you're getting about 10. You're getting less than 10. No, more than 10. You're getting more than 10 seeds for $4 per dollar. So it's about a dime per seed. So I don't want to waste them, but I think it's worth it to me to kind of push the envelope and just see, can I plant a few of them in April in the ground, like in a pot or in a container, and just see if it works, because I want to have some now. I don't want to wait to fall. Yeah, I don't want to wait. Okay. My last packet here, this was the one that they gave me for free, which is awesome because I love it when they give me a variety I wanted to buy. So this is called Pink Fang tomatoes, and I'm receiving this in time and opening it, actually, because I received it a while ago, in time to plant them for this year. So probably in the next couple of weeks, I'm going to start some tomatoes. I need to restart some tomatoes and peppers that did not do great because I didn't get a light on top of them fast enough, so they got a little bit leggy. Leggy is when the stem is really long, and that's not a good thing. It's kind of better with tomatoes and peppers because you can plant them more deeply. But it's starting this early, you really need to have a light to go with your tomato plants. Otherwise, they're going to be really leggy and weak. So if you're planting tomatoes from seed, you want to start them on a seed mat, like a warm mat, and you want to have a grow light readily available. So as soon as they sprout, you have a grow light, because if you don't, and if it's too far away from the seeds, they're going to stretch up towards that light and get really, really skinny and long and then fall over and die. So now if they're a little bit leggy, it's okay because you can plant them in the spring a little bit higher up on the stem and they'll grow roots, and that's fine. But you don't want your little sprouts to be really leggy. It just really doesn't work out very well. So, oh, and then you know what? I'm not just I'm a year late on this. I think I'm a year late on this. Let me check the sell date. Okay, I'm not as bad as all that. I bought this on November 28th, 2024. So I did open this like a month late. Oh my gosh, it's crazy. So I spent $12.08 on the seed order. That's not too bad, actually. $12. $12 for the special kale, Celtuce, beets, and pink Fang tomatoes. I think that's actually a pretty good deal. I'm really pleased. And it was a surprise because I totally forgot about this order completely. I just thought that this was just the bubble wrap, and I was saving it to use to protect my ornaments, like the glass globe ornaments. That's a good thing to do with these containers. The bubble wrap is you can use it for your glass Christmas ornaments when you're done using it for your packages. So these can be repurposed. I also use the bubble wrap when I'm doing seed swaps. So I don't like to waste anything. So you can see here, the gentleman gave me a really good deal. It's really cheap because it's already stratified and sprouting. So I got all those seeds for, how much was it? $16. Because there's shipping and handling and stuff, right? Yeah. So not a bad deal. As long as it works out, I'm going to go ahead and plant them and we'll see how it goes. I'll let you know in the future. If you want to see how my American wild ginseng works, please click like and subscribe. And I'll let you know if it's good or bad, for the better or for the worse. And he put a note on here that's really important, that the ginseng seeds need to be planted anytime the ground is not frozen. The sooner the better. So mine are already sprouting, so I need to get them planted ASAP. Yep. So I'm going to get that done today. Be good, be sweet, grow a garden if you want to eat, and I'll see you on the next video.